How are you? Yeah, it's an honor to be standing in front of y'all, to have this platform to actually be able to speak. I'm a musician, so my sentiments are going to be as direct as they can be, because I believe this is a music strategy. So, yeah, Honorable Minister Keste Coventry, Deputy Honorable Minister Tinoma Chakaire, and all other protocols observed, I greet you. My name is NUTTY O. I'm a Zimbabwean musician. So, Mr. Moyo kind of preempted everything I wanted to say here. I want to commend the National Arts Council and the ministry for putting up this kind of an initiative. To me, this is like a workshop, because I'm here as a musician and I'm actually having an insight of exactly how we can tackle the challenges that we're facing in our music as Zimbabwean artists. So I commend the ministry and the Arts Council for doing this, because, you know, for the longest time, I believe our creatives have been doing a lot of these things on their own without your intervention to this level. So this conversation, this gathering, this meeting kind of brings the right intensity we need towards the right direction. Like it was previously said, the momentum is heading towards Africa now. And I believe we as musicians from this side must be equipped, and we must be ready to tackle, we must be ready to handle what is coming our way, so that we don't get to be lagging in all of these things. Because I believe our industry as Zimbabweans, we have been lagging in a lot of ways. Which brings me to this notion that before we do all of these things, the best thing to do is to educe the ones who are involved in this. What are we talking about? Do we really understand what we are talking about? I'm speaking on behalf of the musicians. Do we all understand the dynamics involved in the music? Because it's not only the music, but it's the dynamics that's surrounding the music. There's a lot of administration and a lot of things that happen around the music that will actually enable the music to go far. I have prospects to be an international artist. I'll use myself as an example. I've had the biggest album in this country from last year. I've managed to collaborate with artists from Ghana, Stonebwoy, arguably the biggest. I've managed to collaborate with DeMarco from Jamaica, who is now based in New York. If you look at that, it's a cultural exchange twist. And I'm saying we need more of these to be able to tap into the right spaces so that we get to analyze and understand how other countries are doing it. I commend the ministry for facilitating the peer-to-peer initiative. We need to do more of that so that we get to understand how Ghana, how Nigeria has done it, how South Africa has done it. And I want to say this to the minister. The fact that we have this term, the music, it means the musician is important. But if the musician is stifled, if the musician is not motivated or empowered, this all dies down. We depend on the large part of the funding, because I've been analyzing the scene recently in an article that was published by the Music in Africa Foundation, which I believe UNESCO is also participating in a lot of initiative with that program. You would still find that grants and funding from the ministry or the regulatory boards, which is maybe the Arts Council, the government using that through the right ministry, are the biggest. You would find the grants and the funding have 38% over live performances. So I'm saying, in this very time, this is a great initiative. We require the ministry, the government, to intervene with practical strategies that will enable us to be better. Because the core motive of all of this is to better and strengthen our music industry and make sure we are eligible for the international market and all that concerns it. Those are my few words. Thank you.
Many thanks there to NUTTY O giving us his sentiments on behalf of all the musicians in Zimbabwe. Honorable Minister, NUTTY O has really been dominating the arts, and rightfully so, being called upon to come and actually represent the musicians. I think he has dominated the NAMA Awards, the Zima Awards, and just recently the Star FM Awards, scooping all the top 5 top accolades. That's Album of the Year, Musician of the Year, Song of the Year, which really does speak to this strategy that we're looking at this morning.